Whoever designed and built the pyramids was a genius. In those days, when there were no cranes, it is hard to imagine how they could have moved 2 or 3 tons of boulders to a height of 146 meters. And it is unlikely that they could have either pulled them up or pushed them up. Was it thrown up by a stone thrower? It doesn't seem realistic either. Could the pyramid really have been built by the legendary aliens? It's good that experts have thought of possible solutions. For example, by building a giant ramp on one side of the pyramid, workers could then carry the stones up the ramp. Or tunneling inside the pyramid and hauling the boulders up the internal spiral. Another theory is to build a spiral ramp on the outside of the pyramid to the top of the tower, which would seem to be very convenient with the ramp. But there's a problem. The higher up you go, the steeper the ramp gets, which means transportation would be extremely difficult. In particular, there is still no way to transport this part of the spire up. That's why experts feel that the original pyramid was much larger than it is today, and it wasn't until after it was fully built that the external redundancies were removed, and then workers polished the outside of the pyramid smooth, to end up with what we see now. So why are the pyramids a human miracle? As you can imagine, a single Khufu pyramid alone weighs 6.84 million tons, with a total of 2.3 million stone blocks, each of which required dozens of people to carry. The pyramid is said to have been built by 100,000 workers over a period of 20 years before it was completed, so you can imagine what a great project it was. Even if modern humans want to build a pyramid like this, it is never easy. First of all, you need a 200-meter gantry crane, but humans don't seem to have such a high model at the moment. Then we'd try a crane instead, but that has the problem that the stones transported by the crane would be blocked by the pyramid's tower, and in the end, heavy helicopters would have to be deployed to lift the stones up. So now you know why the pyramids are the first of the 7 wonders.